Hi there, this is Shaheen from ShaheenMiroInsights.com, and I am doing the weekly intuitive forecast for the upcoming week, which is August 22nd. I can't believe that the week has gone by so quickly. I have pulled a couple cards to discuss, to let us know about the flow of energy, what to expect in the energetic psychic atmosphere, and how to use that energy for your best flow. So we're going to take a look at that. But before I do, I want to say that I have had so many wonderful emails from people asking questions about energy work, spirit work, how to help empower themselves and change their lives. And I really love those kind of emails. It gives me so much food for thought and helps me present information. And it also helps me know where I'm at in my personal life, because as someone who is sharing this information, I by no means have mastered it. I am someone who is on this journey, and I am wanting to cultivate that connection with other people to help them. So I really love those kinds of emails that prompt me. And I also love knowing how these videos have helped you. I've had some wonderful feedback about the information, the way it's presented, and just how it's touched your life. So thank you for that. Something that I wanted to mention really quickly, because it comes up so often in messages that I receive, is Florida water. I love using Florida water, and it is a part of quite a few different traditions, and a lot of people who are familiar with Latin American folk magic and things that kind of fall into that genre are familiar with this. What it is basically a cologne that has a very florally citrusy scent, and people found years ago, and it's been used for a couple hundred years now, that it had a very high vibration. And talking about energy, we know that vibration is how we communicate with things on an energetic level. And so it's how we pull and attract or repel things in our lives, because everything harmonizes to a certain vibration. So when we have something that is a high vibration and we incorporate it into our own, it raises our vibration and helps attract more positive things or more high vibe things. So using Florida water is a great way to clear out negative energy, because it basically nullifies it and raises that vibration, almost like heating something up that's cold. And it attracts other things that are at that frequency. So that could be benevolent spiritual forces, opportunities. It's great for helping you align with your intention, because intention and manifesting is all about being able to align with an energy that vibrates at the frequency of your desire. So that's may sound very esoteric or very difficult to understand, but basically it's, as I said before, it's like bringing something to the temperature that you want it to be. So turning on your air conditioner makes the temperature of the house change to one that's more favorable. We do the same thing with energy, and Florida water is a way of doing that. I will attach a couple articles that I've written about Florida water so that you can explore that. But I just wanted to throw it out there. This is a tool for raising your vibration and basically creating a vibration and a space for you to connect with whatever it is you're trying to manifest through your intentions and your actions, which are two things that must be married to create big changes in your life. So here this is. Beautiful. It's one of my favorite tools. So this week I've pulled 3 cards, and I've decided to pull them from the Playing Card Oracles, which is a deck by C.J. Freeman and Anna Cortez. And they are one of my favorite oracle decks in the entire world. I have always felt such a connection to this deck from the moment that I saw it. And Ana Cortez is one of my favorite authors and spiritual workers, readers. I have had the chance to talk with her and work with her, and she is just such an amazing person, an amazing light in the world, and a wonderful teacher. So this deck is really fun to me. Not everyone connects with it, but I love it. I love the imagery, I love the information that it brings forth, and so I am going to use this deck for our reading this week. So the first card we have is the Two of Hearts. And the Two of Hearts shows this image of two people bound together in cloudy skies, mountains in the background. And if you look closely, there are some trees and what appear to be houses. And the energy of this card to me is about connection. But connection can have many different forms. You can connect to something in a way that is both empowering and moving, but you can also connect to something in a way that can be limiting, codependent. So the week begins with this idea of connecting to things, of cultivating connections with people, with situations, with intentions, with projects and desires. And it reminds us that each thing that we connect to, we're giving a piece of our energy. Again, talking about manifesting and intentions. We are giving that a bit of our life force. We are creating energetic bonds, cords, and attachments to that particular thing. And this is how we communicate energetically. This is how we repel and attract things into our lives. So as the week begins, ask yourself, what am I connecting to? And is it serving my highest good? Is it what I would like to be manifesting and investing my energy in? And this can be more than just romantic relationships. Now, the second card that we have is the Six of Diamonds. And the Six of Diamonds shows this tower high up in the mountains, almost appearing to be in the sky, a castle in the sky, if you will. And there's this iron gate that protects it. And to get to it, you must go through the iron gate, through this cloudy, mysterious path. And this card represents the Tower of Dreams. It represents getting what you want, but sometimes what you want can actually be very limiting to you. So be very aware of how you are connecting to things, what attachments you're making. Be aware of what seeds you are sowing, because what you are connecting yourself to, depending on how aware of that you are, could be your dreams come true, or they could have a darker undertone where they could be very limiting. They could zap your energy. I hate to say be careful what you wish for. I don't really like that term. I don't really like that wisdom. I don't find it to be really uplifting or empowering. To me, that suggests that we're not fully aware of what we're doing and we're not in power. But what it is saying is that sometimes there is another side to our dreams, our goals, and our desires. And we want to be all-encompassing with that. We want to explore those intentions in a way that that empowers us, that we're not giving power away to it in order to make it real. And the third card that we have is the Six of Clubs, which is an image that shows a bovine creature, which looks like a bull to me, laying here in the foreground. Then in the background we see a bridge, and there seems to be some water under, but maybe it's drying up, and there's some trees, and it's not really a negative or a positive card, but what it's talking about is this idea that there is a bridge or a path that leads us to the next thing, regardless of whether we feel we have come to the end of our road, or something is dying, or something is kind of in an atrophy state. there is always this bridge, this path forward, and we must continue to stay in motion. So it's interesting that there is this idea of attachment, of connecting, of investing, and this idea of getting what we want, but maybe what we want is just a step along the path. It's not really where we're meant to stay. You don't want to stay locked in this castle in the sky. You want to make sure you're staying in motion, because that's how you continue to discover the next steps. For some reason, this makes me think of the scene in The Labyrinth with David Bowie, where, is her name Sarah? Where the main character gets lost at the ball because she's eaten this sort of enchanted fruit, and it's as though all the things she's wanted are happening. You know, she gets to dance with the Goblin King, she's in love, she's beautiful, she has this ball dress on, but really it's this great forgetting, distracting her from her end goal. So remember to stay in motion and stay in discovery. And we also have these repeating sixes, which to me are about looking inward and outward, seeing this sort of as above, so below idea. So how is the inner world, the inner energy, the inner current, the inner atmosphere reflecting outward, and what wisdom is that giving you? All right, this is really some great information. I hope it serves you well for the week to come, and be sure to connect with me. You can visit me at ShaheenMiroInsights.com. You can subscribe to my newsletter, which will be to the left of the screen if you're on my website. And you can read the articles below about Florida water. And never hesitate to reach out to me. You can use the contact form, or you can comment below. And if you would like to set up your own personal intuitive reading or energy clearing, I would love to work with you and help you find clarity, insight, and wisdom to guide you forward and allow you to have some freedom, and also to manifest some of the things that you're wanting to bring into your life. I love to help people co-create and make art in their lives. So I hope to talk to you soon. Until next time, take care.